Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it's Paydirt battle time again. And this time I decided to go with one of my favorite bags from lynchmining.com, and that's their 5-pound bags. This is one of their 5-pound Vulture bags, but the only thing better than one bag are 4 bags of Paydirt. So I have 20 pounds here of Vulture Paydirt, and I didn't want to just compete and see which one of these 4 bags was better or how they compared. So I decided to add in one of their 20-pound Vulture buckets. So the battle's going to be 4 bags versus the bucket. So let's flash up the descriptions and go to the overhead. As you saw, a pretty decent description. It tells you that this material is from the Vulture Mining District, that it will primarily be blondes with about 15% to be black sands, either hematite or magnetite. And the only difference between the two descriptions is the weight, where these are supposed to be 5 pounds each, and this one is supposed to be 18 to 20 pounds. They do state that there is gold, but no set amount. So let's start by weighing up all these bags. 5.1, 5.38, 5.23. So looking like they're all going to be the 5 pounds. 5.16. And now let's weigh up the bucket. You probably won't be able to see the weight. Maybe 18 pounds, 5.5 ounces. So they all are in the weight. And let's just open these up, see what we got. Typical Lynch Mining Paydirt. This is their Vulture. And let's dump out one of the 5-pounders and see. It is double bag. There we go. Identical material, which is always good when you're buying the same product, just in different weights. So I am not going to classify any of this down. This is just way too much material. So we're going to pan it out all natural. One bag, one bag, one bag, one bag, and then we're going to tackle this monster. I don't know how much of that will be included in this video because that's going to be a lot of panning. So let's just go get some water and start doing a massive amount of panning and hopefully find some decent amounts of gold. Well, finished panning everything out as you saw, and that was some pretty difficult stuff to go through, but we'll talk about that in a minute. For right now, let's show you the gold I found. In the 4 5-pound bags, I found some gold. Nice little piles in all of them. I don't think any of this gold is in the plus 10 classification, so everything was pretty much below that. So put these here. And then in the bucket, I found a really nice pile. And again, I don't think any of that would be in the plus 10 classification. There might be one piece in there that would be in the plus 10, but the vast majority of this is in the plus 10 or below. And there was some minus 40 in all of these, but just a little bit. Now let's just start weighing these up. This was bag number 1, which was the only one I put in the video. I didn't record the other 3 bags because they were all pretty much identical. 0.205. Bag number 2. 0.205 as well. Bag number 3. 0.205 as well again. Now for the last bag, bag number 4. 0.220 must have been the bonus bag. Got a little bit over the 0.205 from the other 3. And now let's weigh up what I recovered out of the Vulture bucket. $1.155. So pretty nice haul out of that one. Don't know what the ROI is going to be yet. But overall, some nice little piles of gold. Now for these Vulture bags and buckets from Lynch Mining, this stuff is pretty difficult to go through. Not only is there a lot of material, but there's a lot of organics. It also clouds up the water, and there is a bit of black sand in there just again due to the volume. So for a beginner panner, I would give this a hard. For an advanced panner, I would give it a medium, and even for an expert panner, I would give it a medium as well. But since there is not a lot of fine gold, this is Paydirt that you can easily go through a second time to recover any gold you missed to make it a little bit easier. And now let's get to the ROIs, the reviews, and see who won this battle. All right, finished calculating my ROIs, writing up my reviews, so let's get right to it and see who won this battle. On this side, I had the 4 5-pound Vulture bags, and on this side, I had the 18 to 20-pound Vulture bucket. Now, none of these were guaranteed any set amount of gold, but they do state you will find gold. The cost for the 4 5-pound bags was $68.40. Shipping was $14.50 for a total cost right here of $82.90. Now the gold I recovered right here, 0.835 grams. And the gold spot on the day that these bags were received was $61.72, making this gold worth $51.54. Giving me an ROI of 62.17%, or on my scale, a 6.2. Now for the Vulture bucket, its cost was $89.80. Shipping was $30 for a grand total of $119.80. Now the gold I recovered right here, 1.155 grams. And gold spot on the day that it was received was also $61.72. making this gold worth $71.29, giving me an ROI of 59.51%, or on my scale, a 6.0. So the winner for the ROIs is the 4 5-pound bags. For fun factor, I'm bumping both of these up to a 7. It's a lot of material, and you're finding a decent amount of gold. So it is pretty fun to go through that much material. So again, they're both getting a 7 and a tie. For Paydirt description, they're identical descriptions other than the weight stated in the descriptions. And it's a pretty detailed description, so they're getting 8. And again, another tie. For quantity and packaging, the Vulture bags just come in Ziploc bags. They are double bagged, and they did all have over the 5 pounds stated, so they're getting an 8.5. 10 for quantity and a 7 for the packaging. While the Vulture bucket came in that really nice bucket, and it was in between the 18 to 20 pounds. So they're getting a 10. 10 for quantity and a 10 for packaging, because those buckets are pretty beasts and they do ship them in boxes surrounded by peanuts. So 10 total and the win. For customer service and shipping, they're both getting a 10. The customer service was excellent and they shipped out really quickly. So again, another tie. So for total scores, the 4 5-pound bags from Vulture got a 7.9, while the Vulture bucket got an 8.2. Now for me, even though the Vulture bucket got a higher score, I would give the win to the 4 5-pound bags. It had a higher ROI, and I enjoy a higher ROI more than I do packaging. And also, I did do the numbers where for the same price as a Vulture bucket, I could have bought 6 of the 5-pound bags, and even if I only recovered 0.205 grams in every one of those bags, I would have ended with a 64.48% ROI, which is much better than the 59.51 I got from the Vulture bucket. So to me, a clear winner is the 5-pound Vulture bags. Now, I could see if you wanted one of the buckets for a collection or just to own one of the buckets, you're still not losing that much of your ROI to get the bucket. But if you're just looking for the ROIs, go with the 5-pound Vulture bags. So that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Happy panning. And if you're not already a subscriber, think about hitting that subscribe button below.